Hey, what's up, everybody? Joe Steele with Crypto in the House. Thanks for joining me today. Going to talk about obviously some crypto and real estate news today. Not a ton going on in the crypto world, but definitely some things worth exploring. First, being Tiffany. Tiffany Jewelry is putting out a partnership with CryptoPunks. If you read their tweet here from earlier, basically, we're taking NFTs to the next level. Exclusive to CryptoPunks holders. And if Tiff transforms your NFT into a bespoke pendant handcrafted by Tiffany and Company artisans. Looks like what I've read is it's retailing for around 50,000 US dollars and should be available early this month. Will be interesting. Obviously, CryptoPunks is a very popular platform. And I think that, hey, any kind of partnership with corporations is good and bad depending on how you look at it. To me, it helps get the word out there. But we'll see. Interesting little partnership, but kind of cool. Tiffany's played around with crypto before in the past, so it's not new to them. But this is definitely something with an exclusive to CryptoPunks holders. From there, I'm jumping a little bit more into real estate, and what you're seeing here by Redfin. We have a chart basically showing you inflation patterns in cities alongside migration patterns. And what you start to see when you look at this, the inflation and migration patterns are lower in areas like New York, California, Washington State, Washington, D.C., peaks up, obviously, in the cities of Phoenix, Tampa, Atlanta, Miami, the Texas, Florida, Arizona areas where a lot of people moved to last year, the year before. And in those areas where the economy's booming, inflation's also going up. So it's kind of an interesting kind of correlation between the two as people move and inflation increases in those cities. So if you were able to get into like a Phoenix or a Miami years ago, it would be a very, very, very lucrative investment for you. So from there, Dylan LeClaire put out a tweet today, which is obviously, good research here, but the median single family home prices experiencing the largest two-month drop record in history in at negative 11.9%, which topped even the great financial crisis. But then he brings in a chart here from the NAHB, basically showing you the unemployment rate. Whether that's going to be a lag, we'll see. But it is interesting to sort of see this tie between the housing market and the unemployment rate. We do expect to see some layoffs coming across. You're already starting to see it, but I think that's sort of lagging behind everything else, sort of like real estate was in the beginning of this quote unquote recession, however you want to call it. We are seeing that these unemployment numbers are starting to creep up and probably will continue to creep up. At least through the early fall. Will be interesting to watch that and see how we'll monitor where that goes and if that becomes a bigger problem than some analysts are expecting. Zillow also had an interesting release a couple of days ago. Basically, home buyers with low credit scores will pay up to $104,000 extra in mortgage costs. Basically just saying like, look, hey, what you can do to improve your credit score, it's not going to hurt you. A lot of lenders out there will give you an idea of, hey, here's some tips and tricks you can do to sort of boost your score for whatever that's worth. Obviously, it's worth a lot when you're looking at your overall mortgage. If you're going to be in the market to buy a home, definitely something you want to take advantage of. They have some kind of good stats here about, basically a 30-year mortgage, again, that $104,000 range over that 30-year span, which is not nothing. I mean, that could be a house in a different market. From there, we have finally a house in the Bronx, accepting crypto. As you can see, it's about a little under 500,000 US. The coolest thing about this place is you can see Yankee Stadium. I'm not sure if you can see it from this camera, but you can see it from, the pictures when you're on a larger screen. You can hear the music. You can, catch a glimpse of the game, especially probably more of the crowd. But it's a very cool thing that this seller is willing to accept crypto. And we're starting to see this more and more. New York, obviously, is a good amount, not as much as Miami, but we are seeing people in New York City, whether the city, the state, there's all kind of, differing opinions in the city and state government levels about crypto in general, Bitcoin mining in general. That's time for another video I will put out. But until then, I think that it's cool to see these sorts of things coming into the marketplace. And I think that these people who are pro crypto and are willing to take the risk to put themselves out there and sort of get their houses, whether they're buying or selling, it's just very cool to see. And I think that we're going to start seeing that be adopted more mainstream. We're seeing it in areas, I mean, from Kentucky to Wyoming to, obviously Texas, but there are a lot of places listed in California, you name it. So we will start to see this get adopted more. And, I appreciate you all taking the time to watch this stream. If you do feel like I've added value, I ask that you please like this video and consider subscribing to this channel. I'm just kind of getting started. I will be doing content, trying to do it as daily if I can, and to just help, get people out there educated about what's going on in crypto, how it correlates to real estate and the real estate market as a whole. So thank you so much for your time. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you on the next one.